Hey, what's going on? I want to say thank you for attending the webinar. And as promised, here is the special video that I'm going to be making for you today. It's about your magic number. Now, I hope, before we get started, I hope you learned a lot on the webinar. I hope you learned more about me. And I hope you can see that I really come to serve and I'm a true integrity person. You know, this is not a BS type of thing that I'm involved with here. I'm looking to be here long term. So I'm going to be delivering some really, really good content, things that help shape, mold me and prepare me for success. And these are the things that I want to give to you today. So if you haven't yet seen the webinar, I mean, if you're watching this video, you should have seen the webinar. If not, go watch the replay and check it out, because I think it's going to be up there for a certain amount of time, then it's going to go away. But let's go ahead and get started. This little thing saved my life literally when I learned about it about 5 to 6 years ago, maybe more towards 6 years ago. So I want you to get a sheet of paper, okay, and you're gonna do this with me on a sheet of paper. All right, so this is what you call the magic freedom. Okay, this is your magic freedom number. We're just gonna put right here your M, F, N, and Mark Ford talks something about this. He's another popular author that talks about time management, goal setting, wealth building, business building, and all of that stuff. He has a pen name called Michael Masterson. Some popular books that he wrote was Ready, Aim, Fire, Living Rich, a couple of other really, really good volumes. I don't think I have them right here, but this is he calls this your lifestyle burn rate. Okay, so what you want to do is get your piece of paper, write out your title, and then we're going to go put a line down it right there, down the middle, and then we're going to write now and dream life. Okay? Okay, so we're gonna write out here quickly, and I'm gonna have to go grab a calculator to calculate this, but how much is your current consumption of money? All right, so home or rent. So if you have a home right now, or you're paying rent, okay, what are you paying per month? All right, so it's going to vary for a bunch of different people. So I am just going to put a ballpark number here, okay? $2,000 a month. Now, of course, yours may be $1,000 if you're single, $500, whatever it is. Maybe you have a small house and a mortgage, it's $3,000. But we're going to go ahead and break things down like this, okay? So then you want to put utilities. Now, this could be house utilities combined with mobile phone utilities, okay? So let's just say $500 a month. Then we're gonna go like food, family, kids, car, recreational, miscellaneous. Okay, and then we're gonna write all these prices down. So food, maybe you're spending $1,000 a month on food. Maybe more, maybe less. Family and kids should have been the same thing here. So we'll just say family and kids. Maybe your kids go to private school. Maybe you know, your daughter's taking a piano class, or your son goes to karate. Maybe your wife has extra activities that she's doing. Or your girlfriend if you're supporting somebody, right? So we're just gonna add in here $1,000. As for me personally, my daughter, I pay $775 a month for her private school. She goes to piano school and she's gonna take swimming classes now, so the bills rack up, right? Car, maybe you don't have a car bill. Maybe you have a car completely paid off, or maybe you have a new car, right? So we're just gonna put car, $500 a month. Recreational, it could be hobbies, sports stuff that you do, you know, whatever, if you have any recreational hobbies, okay? So maybe just put 500, and this is all monthly, okay? So let's just put up here monthly. Okay, and then miscellaneous, what did I put down here? I put 500. Okay, so for miscellaneous, I put 500. Now we want to add this up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, $6,000 a month. Again, yours may be higher, yours may be lower. Now what we want to do is get a calculator and divide that by 30, and automatically I know it's 200 bucks a day if you want to get $6,000 a month. So I'll show that to you. $6,000 divided by 30 equals 200 bucks. So you need to make, I'm getting on the floor here, you need to make $200 a day, all right, to become free of your job. So if you're working at a job right now and you're getting paid $7,000 a month or whatever it is, I don't know, maybe you're saving money each month, maybe not, but we need to create an internet business that'll fund this, okay? That's your #1 first priority goal, is you need to figure out how to make 200 bucks a day on average. So if you can, some days you'll make 300, some days you'll make 500, some days you'll only make 100, some days you only make 50 bucks, but the average, okay, is you have to make 200 bucks a day through your online ventures to be able to pay for your current lifestyle burn rate, all right, your current monthly expenses. Now, hey, for some of you, this may even be half. It might be 3,000 for everything. It might be 2,000. Maybe you don't even have family and kids. You know, maybe you don't even have a car bill. Maybe all you have is $1,000 for rent, 500 bucks for food. Maybe you're living off of under 2 grand a month. I don't know. Maybe you're at 5,000 or 10,000 a month. You want to divide that. Now you have a number. 200 bucks a day is what you need to focus on right now and build up some products, some assets online. Start getting an audience, start building a relationship, start selling them, right? So I had to just edit this in here. This is a part that when I was making the video, I had to like mention this part. So we're back to this $200 a day, right? We're saying that we need 200 bucks a day to give you freedom from your current bills and maintain your current lifestyle, right? We need that income coming in. So when you think about it this way, and you break it down like this, if you created a product, right, that you're gonna be selling to your audience online that sold for $97, okay? How much do you have to sell to basically get around this $200 a day mark? Give a couple of bucks. 2 products, right? It's $194 a day. If you just sold two little $97 products every day, that's 60 a month, and you'll be at this mark right there, right around it. All right, so if you could break it down like that, it makes it simple. If you have a $50 product, you'd have to sell 4 of them per day. If you priced it at $49, or even if you priced it at $99, or what if you had a product that sold for $297 and you sold 1 a day? Okay, that's how you have to look at it. I have products that sell for a bunch of different ranges, but I don't sell anything for less than $37. But I use those more as a decoy. Like I'll position a $37 product, but then I'll position a $97 product with a bunch more stuff added to it, which I'm going to show you how to do. So it makes the logical choice for somebody to pick the 97 over the 37. Like out of 100 sales a month, I'll get 1 person buy or 2 people buy the 37 versus the rest buying the 97. Do you know what I mean? So that's a price decoy. What if you had a $597 product and you sold 1 a day? You'd already be in this area right here. All right, so break it down simply like that. Let's cut back into the rest of this video. I'll see you there. On this side, I want you to write your dream life down. So if you had the house of your dreams, maybe you're watching this with your spouse, and you guys are shopping for homes on the internet, you know, and you're like, wow, this is a nice house, $500,000. Wow, it's gonna cost me $3,000 a month in mortgage. You know, so you're gonna have to do the same thing. So home rent, let's just say your new home is gonna be $4,000 a month. Okay, utilities are probably gonna go up to $800 a month. Okay, let's just go through this quickly. Food, let's just say you're at $1,200. Family and kids, let's say you have a family and kids. You know, health insurance and all of that, let's just say $1,500. Car, say you got a brand new car, you know, a nice BMW, you know, whatever, 7 Series, you're paying $750 a month with insurance. Recreational, say you spend $1,000 a month. Miscellaneous, $1,000 a month, okay? And then you also have a little bit of business expense that you have to add on to this. So when you start an internet business, you're gonna have a little bit of hosting, maybe an autoresponder service every month. It's very minimal cost. The cost to start up an online business is so drop in the bucket affordable, it's ridiculous. It's not like renting a physical location for a restaurant and paying $5,000, $10,000 a month just for rent. You know, for hosting, when I first got started, I was only paying $100, $150 a month for all the services that I needed. Shopping cart, hosting, video hosting, you know, some software to do some stuff, autoresponders, and you know, just all that stuff. So for me, I'll add maybe, well, I have some employees in the Philippines. So, you know, my cost is around $2,000, $2,500 a month for my internet business for the cost of it. But yours starting out will probably be $100, $150 a month. So you want to make sure to add that in as well, because that's part of your dream life and that's also part of your now, right? Because if you get starting with your online business, you're gonna have a little bit, maybe $150 a month, $200 a month to get everything going. All right, so let's quickly add this up. We got 48, 6, 75, 85, 95, 10,250 it should be. Let's double check. All right, so 10,250, I was right. Okay, so the total we're looking at here is 10,000 for your dream life. And that's about a little over $300 a day. Divided by 30, 341.67. Okay, this is your magic number. Okay, you need to make 341.67 per day to give you your ultimate dream lifestyle. Okay, once I figured this out for myself, I literally achieved getting this covered my first 6 months online, okay, after I learned this. And then within a year, I was already at this, surpassed this. So I had enough money to live my dream life. I was making this much money, but I didn't go and buy a house with a $4,000 mortgage, right? I ended up buying a house with a $2,500 mortgage, okay? I didn't go beyond my means like crazy when you're expanding like that. You know, you don't want to live for short-term happiness. Something happened, you don't save for a rainy day, then you're down in the gutter, all right? You have to have a saving and investing mentality if you want to survive the game and if you want to be in this for the long term. So, all right, so now you know 341.67 will allow you to live the lifestyle of your dreams, okay? Take care of your family, eating good foods, you have a nice house, you have a nice car, everything is covered, and that's not a real bad number to achieve. And once you start making that per day, and once you start surpassing it, you know, $400 a day, $500 a day, $600 a day, $700 a day, all you do is times it by 3. So if you're making $700 a day, if you're thinking times 3, it's 21, that's $21,000 a month that you're generating. If you're making 8,000, that's 24,000. If you're doing 1,000 a day, that's around $30,000 a month. All right, so this is what you need to know. So take 10 minutes after watching this video, or maybe you're doing it right now. Jot everything down, okay? I may be missing a couple here, but this is just on the cuff. and I wanted to get this out to you. But this is kind of the basics here, okay? Family and kids, you know, healthcare could have been in here. Healthcare is another big issue. But that's how you create your magic freedom formula. Now that you know that, what you want to do is focus on this first. Okay, how are you going to get to making 200 bucks a day? And I'm going to give you the short answer to that is you have to start providing value to the world. And the easiest way to do that is using YouTube. And this is what I'm telling you. All right, YouTube is growing at a crazy rate right now. And now is the time to get in. So are you going to be the one on the other side of the screen giving value and building wealth into your life and building an audience? Or are you going to be on the other side of the screen watching as everybody else gets rich and wealthy by providing value to the world? And I know some of the case studies are crazy. You get some of these gaming guys like PewDiePie making, I forgot how much he's making. He's making close to like $500,000 or $1 million a month with his YouTube ads. So he's a partner and he's getting like 10 million views a day. I think he gets around 300 million views a month on his channel by doing stupid games. He records himself playing video games and he makes stupid comments and cussing on the, but people love it. People eat it up. So if you have an idea, if you have something that people will eat up, the YouTube Partner Program is a huge way for you to just blow up. But that is a more, it's kind of a jackpot scenario. You know, there's a lot of people who are spontaneous, who are creative, who have charisma that don't make it. You know, it's kind of like Hollywood, where you have to be the best of the best to make it. You know, you can't be good. You can't be very good. You have to be badass to actually make it, you know? And also, or in combination of having some connections, right? And there, you know, a lot of it also has to do with strategy, but I will say the more foolproof way of making it on YouTube is niching down to a subject that you're passionate about, something that maybe you don't have full, complete knowledge of yet, but if you think about it, you're like, wow, I can learn this. This is pretty interesting. I don't mind reading for a half hour every night, learning this topic, or reading for an hour every night, learning this topic, creating a couple bullet points down and sharing a video on YouTube that'll give people value when they search. Because you gotta remember, YouTube is the largest video search engine. People go to YouTube to learn how to. You know, how to do this, how to do that, how to train my dog, how to paint a wall, how to build a bird cage. Everything is there. So now on the other side of this, there's a lot of people thinking, and this is why a lot of people don't build the business, because they think, well, if YouTube is giving away all of this free information, why would somebody want to buy my product, right? And it's a very logical way of thinking and a point of view. But you have to remember, people love to buy. People like to buy things. So if you can create your content, right, give them value in a free video, but at the end say, hey, listen, I want to give you this amazing 7-page report that'll show you how to shortcut the whole process, show you how to do it easier, you're going to save more time and money. Click on this link, go to my website, put in your email and download it. I think you're really going to like it. So they're going to do that. You're going to get them on your email list. Then you have them. You have somebody that you know is interested in your topic. Then what you want to do is build a relationship by email, and then you send them a special offer of something. And if you sexy it up and dress it up and package it the way I show you how to do it, you're going to actually make sales. And this is how people make money online, all right? This is a way of providing value to people, having your own products and services and do it. Not a lot of people are doing this yet on YouTube. There's a handful of people doing it successfully. There's a handful of people doing it ultra successfully, making tens of millions of dollars because they're in a big market. So if you tap into something like health and fitness, you have to create a unique angle for yourself to separate yourself from the competition. And in the course, I talk more about this. I break it down for you so you can learn how to position yourself in the market to really build the value, you know. And there's something called a micro niche, is a niche inside of a niche that's targeted to a certain thing, you know. So think about six-pack shortcuts. You know, they are not even six-pack shortcuts. Mike Geary is another information marketer. His product was six-pack abs. So it's health and fitness, but he focused on six-pack abs. Okay, so all the people, you're in a micro niche of people just wanting to learn how to do belly fat and get six-pack abs. And he created a multi-million-dollar a year business off of that, all right? And there are other guys, and like for me, I have 4 channels right now on YouTube, and they're all making me money every single month. And it's the same exact stuff that they're doing, nothing different. They're just not teaching it. And I'm out here wanting to spread the word and empower you guys, because you can do it. And you can create the lifestyle of your dreams by doing this and then following your passion and doing it all through YouTube. It's really, really amazing. So it's Tony. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be in contact with you. If you haven't yet, go check out the replay and really invest in yourself, okay? Invest in your education, because if you think about it, all these push button softwares and all these things that are promising you the world, they're only getting themselves richer. You know, all these people buying it. But to have true success, you have to actually do. You have to take action. So find a mentor, follow what they're teaching, take it step by step and do it. You have to have the investor mindset, okay? What is the quickest way for you to get to point A to point B? All right, it's by investing in yourself in proven systems that are geared to make things work for you. All right, so it's Tony. Hope you enjoyed this series. Check out the webinar again, and I really urge you to get in the program and try it out, because I really think that it's life-changing, and I'm doing this because I really want to empower people to get to the next level in life. There's more to the 9-to-5 rat race. You know, I just read in an article in Inc. magazine, I think, what was it? The average American, you know, they are so unhappy right now with their job. They're getting cut 50%. I go to a private Montessori school. I take my daughter to a private Montessori school here. And, you know, some of the dads, we hang out once in a while. We just BS for a little while. And one of the guys, he just told me, Tony, man, he was in the oil industry making good money. He has a nice house up the road here. He's like, they are cutting my paycheck by 50%. And I think he was bringing home like $10,000 or $12,000 a month. But they're cutting his paycheck by 50%. So he's out looking for another job. So, you know, if by you thinking your job is secure, it really is not secure, because they can cut you off at any moment. What's more secure is building your own empire, you know, building your daily income, getting it up there, and then you will be totally financially free once you achieve this 200 bucks a day. You keep scaling it, and really the sky is the limit. The only limits to your success is your own limits in your brain. All right, hope you enjoyed it. I'll be in touch. If there's a comment thing below here, leave me a comment. Tell me how you like this. I hope it helped you out. It really changed my life when I learned this back 6 years ago, because it gave me a benchmark on where to start, what I need to do to take care of my, you know, my burn rate, my monthly burn rate. And let me, here, I brought this because I wanted to show you this. I wanted to show you this Kodak ZI-8 because this is the camera that I started with, $100 camera. Recording videos on the way into work, you know, to and from work, and in my mom's garage. And I created my complete product, membership website, and everything with this stupid product. It didn't even have an autofocus. When I had to zoom in on things, if I was showing them things, I had to move this thing on top to zoom in and zoom out. And the crazy thing is within my first year with this camera on YouTube, I generated $157,000 online just with this little stupid thing. And believe it or not, I revamped my membership site, meaning through the years I added more content, made better, higher quality videos. Like I'm using a $2,000 camera now versus this $100 one. I still have the original training series as the main section of the course, and people love it, you know. And this was a HD 1080, but it doesn't matter where you come from or where you start. You just need to start. And I just wanted to show you this. This is a real, it's just a cool reminder to see how I actually started from nothing to building $1 million business on YouTube. So it's Tony. I hope this inspired you. I hope it woke you up. And it doesn't matter, again, where you're coming from. You could be a doctor, a lawyer, nurse practitioner. You want to get out your specialized knowledge. You don't need a license. You don't need to be a college grad or a scholar either. You know, there's guys, kids making video games, girls putting on makeup, making videos. You know, they're making crazy amounts of money, and you can too. You just need to take advantage of it, step into your greatness, and do it. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.